Hey guys, Hades here and welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to be covering mining and gathering ores. So that is a major part of Minecraft because pretty much everything valuable in Minecraft you get from the ground. So this is a really important episode and we got to prepare for that. So first off, you want to go to your crafting table and make yourself some chests. And you do that just by putting wood around in a circle and just missing out on the middle square. So we're just going to grab a couple chests, take this wood back, and we're going to put these chests somewhere nice. Let's put them, I probably should have put them next to the bed actually. Let's go ahead and do that. Do some rearranging while we're here. Grab that, put that there and there. There, that looks much better. And we'll put these furnaces. We will be needing these after we get some ores. So let's place them there. Alright. So what you want to do is get rid of everything you don't think you'll need while you're mining. Because there's a good chance you could die, and there's also a good chance you could fall in lava. Tons of things can happen while you're down there, and you don't want to be risking all these resources. I'm going to take a bit of stone, and I'm going to take all the wood I have left. But I can get rid of that. I'll get rid of... I'll put that in there for now, and I'll make a new one. Let's get rid of this. Useless, useless. Dirt. Probably the most least useful thing in my inventory right now. Dirt is extremely useful when mining. And it's turning night time, that's no good. Let's go ahead and make ourselves an iron pickaxe. So exactly the same as the stone one here. I'm going to make one of them as well. You do the exact same thing with iron. So you put 3 iron across the top. There you go. So grab one of them. And we're going to use that if we do find any rare ores. You can't get rare ores with stone or wood pickaxes. You have to use iron or above for things like redstone, diamond, and yeah. So just make sure you carry one of them just in case. I think we're pretty much set. That should do us. Let's see if we can sleep now. Yep, we can. That's good. So we get to wake up for a brand new day and we'll go mining. Alrighty, off we go. I'm going to grab a tiny bit of wood on the way. And there is a few different options for mining. You could go into a hole like that and just dig straight down. And just keep digging through the stone until you find something useful. But I wouldn't really suggest that. Oh, did I not make a sword? Genius, Hades. Absolutely genius. Oh, there we got a creeper walking past. Why isn't he dying? Let's go kill him. We'll go take him out. Let's build ourselves a crafting table. I'm going to quickly just grab myself a new sword. Because I don't want to be walking around defenseless. Let's grab that. There we go. And we got this wood just in case we need it later. And I did see a ravine over here. If you remember in previous episodes. I hope it was this direction. Well, there's one right there for starters. So that's a good place. Let's go right down here. And this is what I would actually suggest you looking for when you start a world, because it's a lot easier to just find the ores on the side of ravines than it is to dig straight down and find it yourself. But the problem with this is your safety, and there's a few things I've got to talk about here. But basically, you can hold shift. So if you hold down shift, see how my screen crouched a little bit? Now I can't fall off edges. See this? I'm walking in this direction, but I'm not falling off because I'm holding shift. But you want to make sure you hold shift the whole time, so then you don't accidentally fall. See how I can't accidentally fall off this block because I'm holding shift? And I'll let go. And I'm just going to dig my way down the side on a staircase type way. Because then if I do run into any trouble down here, I can just quickly run back up the staircase to get to safety. Whether if I just jumped down, straight down, like this, oh, there we go, I wouldn't be able to get back up quickly if a skeleton started shooting me. But that's where the dirt comes in. This is what I see so many new players not doing. They get stuck here and they're like, oh no, and then they just fall down there, or they try and make their way back over there. But don't worry, you can just look directly below you, press jump, and then right click at the same time to place dirt, and you can pillar up. I love this method and I use it all the time. I pillar everywhere. I just jump down like this because it's much quicker. And then I just pillar my way out. I don't really care, it doesn't bother me. The only bad thing about it is if you're trying to do a good design, you don't want pillars of dirt everywhere. But other than that, it's good. So let's jump down here. As you can see, we've already found some iron, we've already got some coal, and this is going much quicker than it was the other day when we weren't in the ravine. But we're also a lot more likely to die here. But don't worry, I've got this covered. And it's good that I'm doing this so I can show you how to not die. That's kind of the point of it. Alright. So I'll grab these. And let's head this way, I guess. Oh, there's some more iron here already. GG. Alright. So, the different types of ores. What you can find while you're mining is coal, which we've already seen. And that you can pretty much find everywhere. And if you're going for some easy coal, and you didn't have access to a ravine, I would be looking in mountains and stuff, because that's where it's most likely going to be found, in mountains, because once you get over a certain height, you actually can't find the other ores. So that means there's only a chance of coal spawning there, so it's a much higher chance that you'll find coal in mountains than anywhere else. And if you're going for iron, or any of the other ores, you got to go below ground level usually. So let's keep heading this way. Water. What I'd suggest with water is you got to block it off at the source to stop it from pushing you. I hate walking through water. Look, it takes ages to just get your way through this. But if you can just block it off at the source like that, you can really slow it down. See? And that blocked off all the water, and we found iron. See? Good. GG. We're good at it up here. Gooding it up? Is that even a word? And for those of you, before you go into the comments and go, what does GG mean? It means good game. And it's just a little thing I'm used to saying because of, I don't know, probably games on the Xbox is where I picked it up, I don't know. Whatever. Let's continue on to the other ores we can find down here. We can find lapis lazuli, I believe it's called. If I can pronounce that right, which I'm probably not, but whatever. And to be perfectly honest, if you see that, I probably wouldn't even bother grabbing it unless you're a designer. It's pretty much useless. You can make lapis lazuli blocks, and they look really nice actually, so it is worth grabbing. You can make lapis lazuli blocks, and also you can use the ore itself to dye sheep. So it is kind of useful, but at the same time it's not. Dirt pillar, just by jumping like that. We'll grab this. And what else is there down here? There's gold. So gold is actually another one of those not as useful blocks as the others, but still definitely worth collecting, because you can use gold for mine rails, like minecart rails, and certain redstone things, and you can make gold armor and gold tools, but as I said before, they're pretty useless, so I wouldn't get it just for that. I wouldn't actually use gold for anything besides redstone and minecart type things. Let's put this here. Hopefully there's no skeletons. I can hear some noises. Oh, there we go. Here's some action. Let's kill these things. And gold can actually be found between layers, I think it's above 5. I know everything is above 5. Below 5, when I press F3. See how the Y says 47 right now? And if I jump, it goes to 48. That is the height I'm on. I'll just quickly kill this stuff. Oh, look what we found here. Oh, an abandoned mine shaft. Oh, we're going good, guys. We're going good. We just got to prepare real quick here before I get further on in the episode. Let's pump out some of this. Did I forget to pick up that crafting table? Well, so we'll grab this real quick, chuck it down, and we'll make ourselves some torches with this coal we found. Because we need to light this up, or we will die. As simple as that. More sticks, please. There we go. We got torches. Now that we're in the dark, torches are extremely useful because they stop enemies from spawning on us, but they also show us the way out. So it's a double win for you guys. If you go mining, definitely bring torches. And I've actually got 3 reasons, because YouTube makes things darker than they are on my screen. So for you guys, I need to light it up for when I'm recording. Oh, no! Well, that was noob. That's another thing. You never want to dig straight down below you, in case you do what I just did there and fall. And there's another reason for that as well, because if you find lava, you actually fall into lava and you'll lose all your stuff. If you die anywhere else on the game, your stuff will stay there, but if you die in lava, it'll actually burn your stuff. I think the only things that actually destroy your items are... We should probably dig our way back up here for easy access, like I said before. You don't want to get lost. So let's just dig that real quick. There we go, nice little staircase back up, so we can get out. Light that up a bit more. Let's start digging down here. And I'll keep talking. Before I get down there, I should probably mention the rest of the ores that we can find. So I was talking about gold, and you can find redstone ore, which is, of course, I've got a tutorial on redstone, if you want to see it. That series has just started, but by the time you see this, I have no idea how far into it I'll be. Could be nearly finished by the time you watch it. And it's basically explaining what redstone is. It's basically electricity. That's what you can think of it as. And yeah, just go check out that tutorial on my channel if you want to learn more about redstone. And hopefully we can find some redstone down here so I can show you what it looks like. Can I see any? I can't see any. But we're at somewhere pretty good now, which I'd like to talk about. We're in an abandoned mine shaft. Right here. Whenever you see wood underground, it always means an abandoned mine shaft. And cobwebs, you can destroy them with swords to get string. And you can turn string into wool. I can actually show you that right now, that's a good idea. Nope, gotta use shovel for gravel. Let's grab this. And we'll grab that. Thank you. Oop. Look at all the enemies down there. Let's try and not fall down there, shall we? That sounds like a good idea. I'm going to not fall down there. And here's some minecarts you can pick up as well. I don't use mine track that much in my build, so it's not as important for me. I usually don't grab it, but there you go. That's how you make wool if you don't have a sheep. And if you're stuck down in the mines... Alright, look at all these enemies. This isn't going good at all. I want to get down lower. Because the lower you are, the better resources you can find. I don't know if I mentioned this in previous episodes. Alright, I better get on to the next ore first. Diamond. That is what everyone should be looking for in this game. Diamond ore is where it is at. And everyone should be looking for diamond at all times. Because it is the most useful... by far. Oh, a skeleton. A creeper. Okay. Here we got a little... Oops, see you later, buddy. He just blew up his friend there. We got to find a way down. But, back to talking about diamonds. Diamonds is by far the most useful, so I'd highly suggest looking for it. And if you are looking for it, you want to go down to about layer 5. So if I press F3 here, see how... This is my X coordinate. So this is like horizontal and back, and then Z is left or right, depending, well, they can be switched around, but it's basically the different axes, so X and Z axis, but the Y axis is up and down. So as you can see, it says 28, and when I go up, it goes higher, so 29, 30, and as I go down, it actually goes down, so now I'm on 23. And to find diamonds, what you want to do is be between 5 and about 12. So I would suggest digging down to layer 5, and then once you're at level 5, then you should start doing strip mines or walking around in that general area. So, as you can see, we're at 20 now, so the chance of me finding diamonds is extremely low. There's some redstone though, let's go down and grab that. We'll try and make it a better way. Nah, this looks like a... We'll go this way. After seeing all the enemies over there, I'm going with this option. Oh, get out of here, skeleton. I'm just going to dig behind these blocks so the skeleton can't hit me until I'm ready for him. Hello there, buddy. See you later. Oh, die. Now, let's see what level we're at. So we're at 11 now. It is possible to find diamonds at this level, guys. Wow! GG. Best tutorial ever? I'm pretty sure best tutorial ever. We found our first diamonds, guys, and we also found our first redstone right there. Now, alright, time to talk about the diamonds. Do not use a pickaxe, stone and below, or it'll break it and you will get nothing. You have to use iron or above. So let's whip out the diamond pickaxe here, and we'll actually check if there's any more diamonds behind it. Because there is a chance that more diamonds can spawn. They usually spawn in chunks of like 2 or 3. It looks like we didn't get that lucky here, and we got a bit owned and we only got one. But that's probably because of this coal vein that spawned right next to it. It probably, I don't know, interfered with it, so we got less diamonds out of it. But nonetheless, just walk up to it, left click, bam! Achievement get, diamonds! GG. First diamond found in the tutorial. Usually there'll be more, but one's good enough. That's a really good example, actually. As soon as I was talking about the level. See, we found that... Oh, watch out. That's why you don't dig straight down, guys. If I was standing on that block, I would have fell straight into the lava and died and lost my diamond. That's lucky I didn't do that. We found that at level 13. So, that's about where you want to go. I think the maximum they can actually spawn is up to about layer 16. I think that's the maximum. I know the wiki's actually wrong, so there's no point actually looking that up, but... Well, the wiki might actually be right, but some of the wikis are wrong. There's some gold. We're getting lucky as here. Let's dig this up. Yeah, so I wouldn't be looking above layer 16 at all. I would go down to layer 5 and start digging and then looking up a tiny bit, like I'm doing now. Try and get a bit lower, or as low as you can, but not below 5 if you're looking for diamonds. Let's grab this. So that is redstone right there. And then I can use to make electrical circuits and open my doors automatically, which I'll probably be doing in an episode very soon. And this right here is gold. So this one right here, gold ore, that's similar to iron ore. And see how these you actually get the item? But for gold and iron, you actually have to smelt it in your furnace. So that's a little bit of a downfall to it, but still, it's still very good. Did we miss some coal here? There we go. Grab that. And it looks like we're kind of a bit stuck down here, because it's really dangerous standing near lava in case a skeleton spawns and just decides to one-hit you into the lava. That's happened to me countless times, so I would suggest not going near lava if you can avoid it. Alright, and we actually need to try and get 3 diamond for a couple of good reasons. There's a skeleton, let's try and stay away from him. You need to get 3 diamond so you can get a diamond pickaxe. And what the diamond pickaxe does, of course it's an upgrade so it lasts longer, it has more durability and it destroys blocks quicker, but it's also the only pickaxe that can mine obsidian. And obsidian is extremely useful. I'll show you it. It was actually just down there. I probably should have shown you this before I climbed up. Right there's obsidian. It's that black block right there. And you get obsidian by just tipping water over lava. So that's exactly what happened there, and then the obsidian spawned. So the lava turns into obsidian when you tip water over it. So that's a nice little tip. And when you get obsidian, that is how you make the nether portal, which goes into the nether realm, which we will be exploring in future episodes, so make sure to subscribe if you want to wait for that one. But that'll probably be a while, because we've got to find a diamond pick first, because nothing else can mine obsidian except a diamond pick. So we're kind of stuck for at least a few episodes until I find some more diamond. Now there's a whole ton of enemies down there. I gotta be really careful. Let's try and... Come on. Get up, get up. Alright. Let's light this area up. Okay. So I want to try and get past these enemies without causing too much trouble, because the mobs in this game are pretty dumb, to be honest. You can just walk past them if you're good enough. Alright. Come down here. Oh, bit of lag there. And there's also something else I wanted to talk about. It's fairly important that you guys should know. When you get below even level 5, if you keep digging down, you will eventually find bedrock. And bedrock is a weird texture. It's like obsidian, but a bit more grainy with some greys in it. And you cannot destroy that with any pick. And it represents the bottom of the map, so you can't go down any further. And I think I might actually try and find that. I've got to take out this skeleton. See you later, buddy. Light this up. Let's go... Oh, this is getting bigger and bigger. I actually want to go down there. Let's go for a little zombie outbreak here. Murder as many as we can. Oh, not a good idea to go this way. Come on, come at me, bro. And just say I wasn't that good at fighting here and I was a bit low on health, you can always click escape while you're on single player and you will not take any damage. Look, the guy's attacking me, escape. Phew, don't worry about it, I'll just change it to peaceful and then he'll despawn. But I'm not going to do that because I'm trying to boss it up here. Did I actually hear myself a slime? Where am I here? Let's go back to the main little cavern. I'm getting a bit off topic, off sidetracked a bit here. I wanted to head down there. Okay, so lava. Just to make this a bit safer, let's try and block that up. Come here, buddy. Fall in the lava. See you later. Nice knowing ya. This wasn't as good as I thought it was going to hit down here. I thought there might have been another diamond. So let's just climb back up. What level are we at? 11. So I should be able to dig down and find bedrock here. Or a creeper. That's a bit dodgy. See you later. Oh, my sword died! No! Quick! Quick! If enemies come now, I'm screwed. Oh, always make a backup sword, guys. Don't do what I did and fail. Where is my wood? Is this serious? I turned it all into sticks. Interesting. Interesting, Hades. Very interesting. Luckily, I saw some wood over here. So we can quickly grab that. Well, you don't have to copy that part of the tutorial, guys. We can mix the wood like this, make ourselves a crafting table. I can hear a slime in the background as well, but I'm just trying to get a sword real quick for now. Come on, give me the sword. What is this? There we go. Alright, so I'm going to quickly dig down and show you guys bedrock, and then once I've done that, I think we're going to end the episode here, because this was a big one. There's a lot to take in, and for those of you following along with this tutorial, then you'll probably want to go find some of these ores for yourself. So let's dig down. Make sure not to dig the block directly underneath you, and try and make stairs to get back up, because there could be lava there. I keep hitting blocks that I want to hit. There we go. We'll grab this iron a bit later as well. I just want to go down, light this up a bit so you guys can see. Just want to find bedrock. We're at level 9 now. There's some of that. Let's block that up real quick. We'll dig down this way. Oh, come off it. Come off it, lava. Is that serious? Let's go a bit further this way, I guess. See if we can get past this lava pool so I can show you bedrock real quick. Come on! Gravel, get out of my face, bro! Yes, dig! Looks like we might have been able to find a way down to bedrock. Come on! There it is! The bedrock texture! And we cannot mine this no matter what we do. We could stand here hitting it for 500 years. I mean, technically, you can destroy bedrock, because nothing in Minecraft is indestructible. They just have really high resistance numbers. So if you had an efficiency billion pick and diamond pick and you're standing here for about 5 weeks, the block would actually be destroyed. But, yeah, it literally would take you about 5 weeks of standing there hitting the same block. That's how resistant it is. So people just say that it's unbreakable, and I'm just going to go with that in the tutorial, even though I know it is possibly breakable, because I've seen the coding for this game. But anyway, let's jump up, have a look around. There's a nice little bat friend there. Hello, bro. What's up? You flying into a wall, buddy? You're dead. Oh, no, you're not. Come here. You're dead. Your friend's dead. I'll kill one of you. Ooh. I killed one. Let's kill another one. There, another one dead. They just kind of poof into smoke when they die. And they don't drop anything useful. Hooah! Die! Anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure to post in the comments if you have any questions, and I'll be happy to answer them. As well as make sure to subscribe and like this series if you enjoyed it and you want to support me and support this series. That'll be greatly appreciated. And I'm just going to stand here and think for a second, just see if I missed anything. Not really, guys. I'll just quickly go over somewhere of where you can find all these ores. So coal, you can find it anywhere, but if you really want it quick, I'll dig into a mountain, because it's the only ore that spawns up in mountains, besides maybe some iron near the bottom of mountains. And Then if you want to find diamond, you want to go down between layer, or the y-axis, you want to go between 5 and 16. Redstone between 5 and 16. And gold between 5 and 30. So hopefully that helped you out, guys, in your quest for minerals and ores. And I'll see you guys later.